There is no confirmed or credible report that the Indiana Fever have released 3 players due to locker room drama, and nothing official from the team or WNBA supports this claim. However, rumors like this tend to spread quickly in the sports world, especially when emotions are high, performances are under scrutiny, and fans are deeply invested in a team's future. With that in mind, here is a dramatic, entertainment-style script based on the online buzz and speculation surrounding alleged internal tension. The atmosphere around the Indiana Fever has been anything but calm lately. As expectations rise and every game becomes more important, pressure inside the organization continues to build. Fans have been closely watching not only what happens on the court but also how the team responds emotionally to challenges. In this kind of environment, even small disagreements can quickly turn into big stories once they reach social media. That's exactly what seems to have happened here, as whispers of locker room tension have exploded into viral discussions, suggesting major roster changes may have taken place behind the scenes. According to online chatter, frustration has been growing internally, with some claiming that communication issues and competitive stress have created a divided atmosphere within the locker room. While none of this has been officially confirmed, the narrative spreading across social platforms paints a picture of a team struggling to maintain unity during a demanding stretch of the season. In high-pressure professional sports, chemistry is everything, and when results don't go as planned, emotions can run high, and that combination often fuels speculation, even when there is no verified evidence of major decisions like player releases. The rumor that 3 players were released has particularly caught fire because of how dramatic and unexpected it sounds. In reality, roster changes of that magnitude are not only rare but also heavily documented and publicly announced. Teams at this level operate under strict league protocols, meaning any official transaction would be quickly confirmed. Still, that hasn't stopped fans from discussing theories, analyzing body language in recent games, and trying to connect unrelated moments into a larger story of internal conflict. Some supporters believe the speculation may have been triggered by misinterpreted interactions on the bench or during games, where frustration is often visible in competitive environments. Others think it could simply be the result of social media exaggeration, where minor observations get reshaped into major controversies. In today's digital sports culture, a single clip, comment, or sideline reaction can snowball into a full-blown narrative within hours, regardless of its accuracy. Meanwhile, the Fever organization has remained focused on basketball, avoiding public engagement with the rumors. That silence is not unusual in professional sports, where teams typically do not respond to unverified speculation. However, silence often fuels even more discussion, as fans interpret the lack of response in different ways. Some see it as standard professionalism, while others assume it means something significant could be happening behind closed doors. Inside any competitive team, locker room dynamics are constantly evolving. Players are balancing personal performance, team goals, coaching strategies, and the emotional weight of expectations. It is not uncommon for disagreements or intense discussions to occur, especially during difficult stretches, but these moments do not automatically translate into disciplinary action or roster changes. In most cases, teams work through internal issues privately, focusing on communication and adjustment rather than drastic moves. Still, the idea of internal drama captures attention because it adds a human layer to the sport. Fans are not just watching statistics or standings, they are following personalities, relationships, and stories. When something appears to disrupt that balance, it becomes instantly compelling. That is why rumors like this spread so quickly, even without confirmation. They tap into curiosity about what really happens behind closed doors in professional sports organizations. As the speculation continues, analysts and informed fans are urging caution, reminding everyone that no official sources have supported the claim of any player releases tied to locker room issues. In fact, in the absence of announcements from the team or league, such stories remain unverified and should be treated carefully. Professional sports are often surrounded by noise, and separating fact from speculation is increasingly difficult in the fast-moving world of online commentary. At the same time, this situation highlights how quickly narratives can form around teams under pressure. A few losses, a few emotional moments, or a few misunderstood interactions can quickly turn into larger stories that take on a life of their own. Once those stories gain traction, they can shape public perception even without evidence. That is part of the modern sports media environment, where engagement often spreads faster than verification. For now, what remains clear is that there has been no official confirmation of any mass roster changes or disciplinary releases from the Indiana Fever. The team continues its season, focusing on performance and development, while fans continue to discuss and debate what they believe might be happening internally. Until credible updates are provided, everything surrounding this story remains in the realm of speculation and online rumor. Still, the intensity of the reaction shows just how invested fans are in the team's journey. Every rumor, every hint of change, and every emotional moment becomes part of a larger narrative that people follow closely, whether on the court or Off it, the Indiana Fever remain a major talking point, and that level of attention ensures that even unconfirmed stories can grow rapidly across platforms. In the end, what this situation really reflects is the intersection of sports, emotion, and digital media. In an era where information spreads instantly, the line between fact and rumor often becomes blurred. While no evidence supports the claim of 3 players being released due to locker room drama, the conversation itself reveals how passionately people follow the game and how quickly stories can evolve in the modern sports landscape.